Good evening. I, Satish Kumar Gupta, Convener UDIN Directorate, welcome Team TCS, Team UDIN, my brother in the council, and a very dynamic figure, Sanjeev Sanghi my co-chairman, Chitle sir, and my dear fellow colleagues who are attending this webinar organized by the UDIN Directorate, just to know that what are your experience about the new UDIN portal. Friends, I would introduce first the team who are present here. We have with us Gurmeet and Jyoti from the team TCS. We have with us Chandaji Ekta from the Directorate UDIN, and we have my brother Sanjeev Sanghi here, who is the, I can say, who is the pillar of this particular new portal UDIN. And we are missing the Sridhar sir as of now and Chitle sir, but they will also join in some time. With this small introduction, my dear friend, the very purpose to hold this webinar was to understand how you are feeling about the new portal. What are the challenges you are having? So if you have any challenge, so you can just mention that challenge in the chat box. So that will come to us and our technical team that in the Gurmeet and Jyoti will answer your all queries. And Sanjeev is also here to help us because he's also a more than expert and he will definitely help us. So just to brief you friends that this particular new portal has come and we have four major changes in this new portal. Number one is there was a demand of members that in certificate category we are having problem since we don't have a facility of numeric, alpha numeric and both numeric and alpha numeric. So in this category, in this new portal, we have brought all these three facilities. Now, if you want to numeric facility, you can get that. If you want both alpha numeric and alpha numeric, that is also available. And alpha is also available. So it is upon your choice. So I think now you will feel good about this particular uh, demand which you have done from last several months I was seeing. So this is something which we have brought new. Second thing which I have brought new and applicable to this new portal is the mandatory field for capturing the permanent account number and tax deduction account number of the assessee under GST and tax audit category. This was also a very big demand from several stakeholders and that there should be that compulsory mandatory field for the capturing of the PAN 10 details of the assessee. So we have implemented that also. Third, that if your ODT or your client leaves you and joins another chartered accountant for next year, but next year succeeding chartered accountant do not communicate with you, and you are not aware that where my tax audit has gone. So now with the help of UDIN Directorate, you can know the name of that particular succeeding auditor. If you have any issue to tell the succeeding auditor about the technical of the audit, technical side of the audit or some fact side of the audit, or there is some dispute about the fees, so you can just connect with the succeeding auditor. And fourth new feature which we have brought in the new portal is the bulk UDIN verification. Verifier as of now in the old portal was able to verify only one UDIN, but now from this new portal, the verifier can verify bulk UDIN. Suppose, welcome Chetle sir, leader of
Namaste, sir.
the particular uh, this
Welcome,
particular
Chitle
entire
sir.
project
Yeah.
along with Sanjay Bhai. So this is bulk UDIN verification is also possible now in the new UDIN portal. Suppose one verifier wants to verify 7, 10 UDINs, but as of in the old regime, he has to go for every UDIN at one time only one UDIN. Now he or she can verify the bulk UDIN. So these four features are the new features in the new portal. one more important demand of the members have also been fulfilled in the new portal, that the negative figures, now they can fill the negative figures also while generating UDIN. So these are the things which this new portal has brought. Now, uh, to demonstrate about all these four features, I would request Chandaji kindly uh, connect with the PPT and show the in details that how the new features are working, what I spoke just about. Chandaji?
Yes, sir.
Chitli sir has also sent the PPT. You can use that, and that what if you have your own whatever you want. No issue.
Next. So, sir, this basically shows the first look and feel homepage of new UDIN portal, which is at ICAI DigiCA platform. So now, since we very well know that this particular portal was migrated on 20th of December. So I would like to request my TCS team to, I hope, to elaborate point-wise activity of post-migration and new functionality of UDIN portal. Move to next.
So we have four key functionalities in the UDIN portal, as Satish sir mentioned. The first one is dynamic input in the certificate content for certificates category. So this is the option that the user select. They can enter numeric, alphanumeric, and alphanumeric. In numeric, they can all mandatory and non-mandatory rows have to in the numeric figures and values. For alphanumeric, they can enter alphanumeric figures and values. And for the third category, that is numeric and alphanumeric, the first two mandatory rows accept only numeric values, and after that, any number of rows that are added will accept the alphanumeric values.
So the basic purpose of this particular functionality is basically to the member that based on the type of certificate, they can identify and decide that what kind of certificate is that, and if only numeric content is needed, so as per the need base, they can do the selection and corresponding screen will show the specific details so that they can punch in the mandatory particulars.
Next feature that we have is mandatory field for capturing the PAN of SSC and oddity. As per the council listen, the PAN of SSC and oddity has been in as an additional fifth parameter for UDIN validation at the e-filing portal. The UDIN validation shall be carried out on basis of now five different parameters: MRN, UDIN, assessment year, financial year as applicable, form ID, and the PAN of the assessee. The PAN of the assessee entered by member is not visible to any of the verifier who verifies. It is only for the validation purpose.
Yes, sir. So just let me elaborate the basic mechanism. Earlier, the UDIN at e-filing portal was validated based on four parameters. Majority of the time, what happened during linking of UDIN at e-filing portal, members used to do commit a mistake. What they used to do, they used to validate some of the different UDIN which they have generated for different PAN number. So post UDIN is consumed at e-filing portal. There is no update or no reward functionality is there. So this council decision says that this particular functionality defines that whatever UDIN is generated for what particular PAN number, it will be linked to the same particular PAN number at e-filing portal.
So the next major change that we have on the portal is capturing the details of preceding year's audit. So this functionality has been enabled in two categories: GST and tax audit, and audit and assurance functions. The details captured through this functionality are only for members' record. These are not visible to the verifier. Now, the fourth feature that we have in the new portal is bulk UDIN verification. Earlier, if anyone had to verify any UDIN, they had to do one by one. So, in case the member had to do, let's say, 10, so they have to open the portal 10 times or just refresh the page 10 times to verify 10 different UDINs. In the current portal, in the new portal, we have the functionality where the user can enter 10 different UDINs in the screen itself, or they can also upload in an Excel by filling the UDIN, and that can be verified by the authorities or members or any applicable regulators.
So this is basically flow of UDIN portal. This slide just talk about how. Can you move to next slide? So this is home page of new portal.
So in the one major changes that is there in this portal, and all of you would have experienced this, is there is no first time registrations for members now. Only the practicing CAs who are holding a full-time certificate can log into UDIN portal using their SSP credentials. The SSP credentials, whatever they used to use at the self-service portal.
1 minute,
And
1 minute,
members who
Jyoti.
have
1 minute, Jyoti. Let me speak on this particular slide. So, dear friends, the very important slide it is. Kindly note that now in the column username, you will have to mention your membership number and thereafter at the rate of ICAI.org. Otherwise, it will not work. Again, repeat, after your membership number as a username, also mention at the rate of ICAI.org. And password is the what is your password at the SSP. So this you must remember while whenever you go for the UDIN. So the username will be your membership number along with at the rate of ICI.org, and password will be same as SSP. And now there is no facility at this portal of first time registration. Like you, Jyoti, you wanted to say this only, na?
yes, sir.
So this we should speak again because this is very important message which we should give to our members who are listening us, that username should be your membership number at the rate of ICI.org, and password should be same as SSP. Right? Now go ahead.
Sir, before that, there was one feature of previous auditor.
Chitle sir, please explain.
So
Chitle
that you
sir.
explain. No, you explain that previous
No,
auditor
please
because
Chitle
that
sir.
is
You please
distinguishing
explain Chitle
feature.
sir.
No, फिर वहाँ लेके चलो because after the previous auditor is different.
Please
Then
come at the
yeah,
previous auditor.
So it,
Please, yes sir.
So it was experience that at times the auditors are changed, particularly in case of non-corporate entities. And a subsequent auditor does not take NOC from the previous auditor, and therefore previous auditors have a grievance of non-receipt of fees and various other issues. So here now there was a demand to embed this particular feature, that whether you have taken NOC or not. And for this purpose, this particular slide has been there, that capturing details of preceding year's auditor and assurance function. If you say the auditor was some other auditor, different auditor, it will also ask you whether you have taken NOC or not. And if you have taken NOC, then only you will be allowed to proceed. Otherwise, UDIN will not be generated. Chairman sir can amplify. You are on mute.
This is very important point which you have raised, sir. Here, as Chitle sir said, that preceding year's audit means you will have to give certain informations that whether you have communicated with the preceding auditor, whether there was any outstanding fees uh, in the financial statement of previous auditor. So you will have to give as a present auditor certain information if you are not the preceding auditor. If you are the preceding auditor of the same entity, no question. But if you are not the preceding auditor, there is a change in the auditor, then you will have to provide two, three informations. And the purpose is very clear that we should learn that communication is must in case of tax audit, and the timely communication giving a proper time, and we should check that there is no outstanding fees of the preceding auditor in the financial statement, or I can say there is no disputed fees. So we should undisputed fees. So we should check these things and should fill all these informations, enabling the system that you are going on the right directions, and it will also emerge as a very good tool to correct ourselves as an audit firm. So thank you, Chitle sir, for pointing out that particular important point. Next,
And Ethical Standards Board has also defined outstanding fees,
you
as it will
please
include
explain,
audit
sir.
fees, it will include audit fees, it will include GST on audit fees, and it will also include out-of-pocket expenses. So these three will be the components of outstanding fees.
Great, sir. Again, repeat, sir. ये थोड़ा important है.
When we say outstanding audit fees has got three components. All the three components must be have been cleared. One is audit fees charged for tax audit, GST audit, statutory audit, plus GST on that audit fees, plus out-of-pocket expenses charged for that audit. So all these three will constitute audit fees. We should be clear before change of auditor. Thank you.
Next one.
So now in the pre-filled details, once you log in, you can see the dashboard where you move to generate the UDIN. You can find your name, MRN, email ID, PAN number, and PIN code of where you are registered in the top panel. So these are the basic details that are captured while you are generating the UDIN. Uh, this particular slide explains the process
Jyoti,
of.
come on the last slide. You please explain that is there any change from the last one portal?
No, sir.
Hello.
All the profile, sir. Basically, the profile detail is more or less same. Earlier, also in old legacy system, these details were visible, except there is a new addition which is basically a professional address of member, which is visible if they expand the profile personal detail.
So Chanda ji, you want to say कि in addition to last portal, we are also giving the address of the member that will be pre-filled, right?
Right. The entire detail is coming, it is being fetched from the SSP master database.
Great. Okay. And one member was asking Chanda ji that when we are taking PAN number at one place of the client of the assessee, then at that optional place we are asking for the PAN number again, so that should come automatically. What is the view of the Gurmeet or Jyoti on that particular point?
So we will note the feedback and we'll accordingly update it.
Okay. So pre-filled detail mein we have added one more thing, address of the member. Great. Next. Jyoti, next slide.
So this slide explains the generation of UDIN as a process, how it works. You select the
Please explain
document type.
detail Jyoti, please explain in detail ना, थोड़ा सा डिटेल में समझाओ सबको.
Yes, sir. you have to select the particular document by getting generate the UDIN. You have to enter, and once you have selected the document type, you have to select the subcategory which is applicable for that UDIN. And after that, you have to enter the date of signing of document, which has to be from
मतलब
60
at the
days.
very outset
Sorry, and
the
the
hello
time
Jyoti
restricted according.
Jyoti, at the very outset the member has to select the document, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
That
sir.
document may be certificate, report, tax audit depending upon the document type, right?
Yes, sir.
Thereafter, date of signing of document has to be entered.
Yes, sir.
Thereafter, key fields has to be filled.
Yes, sir.
Thereafter, describe the document description in 5 to 250 character. Madam, Chanda madam, is it same with the last portal?
Yes, sir. Majority or entire
No, majority,
functionality
I
is
got
same
your point,
except.
majority, but whatever new, we should explain in detail.
Sir, earlier, even the validations were there. Now, when we specify certain text in document description field, so there is a restriction that minimum five letters is mandatory. So these are the minor changes which is there in current portal, sir.
Right.
So the form listing, the category as well as the subcategory listings are same, but certain new forms have been added under certificate category, sir.
Okay, so thereafter, the chartered accountant has to describe the document in 5 to 250 character and send OTP. There you have to click the send OTP button and the OTP will come on the registered mobile at SSP, right?
Right. And one more addition is that, sir, now whenever chartered accountant is generating any UDIN under certificate category, in whatever particular heading they are specifying, the maximum limit can be 500 characters.
Yeah, this has to be changed. 5 to 250 in place, that will come to 500.
Right. Yes, sir.
This is a mistake, typing mistake.
This is basically a correction, sir, based on the member suggestion. Since earlier it was limited to certain limit content that was 100, so now it will extended to 500.
Okay. So thereafter, whatever OTP received, the member will enter that OTP. Though there will be
Yes.
two OTP, one is on the registered mobile and one is on email. No,
It's the same OTP
same OTP.
receives on both the communication channels.
Okay. So 90
Email.
seconds is the time that the
Same
OTP will
OTP.
remain effective. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, this is less or more, 90 seconds. Chandraji.
Yes, it is same as old portal, sir.
Okay, got it. Next, go
The
move
validity
ahead.
OTP is for 5 minute duration and maximum 5 attempts are allowed.
Okay. So come on the last slide which we were discussing now. Come on the last slide. Yes. No, not this. Next one. After this. Yes. So after verify, before this. Before this, Chandaji. This one. Stop. What are you doing, people? Yes. Stop here. Now, thereafter preview and now come on the preview. Yes, right. Next slide. What is this?
So here all the details that are filled by the member, first rating the details, they should correct it once again before submitting it to generation. This is the screen where they can, if they want to edit or go back to edit something, any details, they can do that.
If there
So,
is any change or error in the content, click the edit back button. What is this?
so if they claim any changes in that, if they have made any typing mistake or any details did not put it correctly, they can go back to the screen where they can find the details once
But
again.
the member can go back to edit the things, na?
Now,
Your voice is not clear. The issue is there something. Even no, you are not audible, Jyoti.
Okay, sir. Am
You
I
are
audible,
audible,
sir?
huh? You are audible,
Okay,
Chandaji.
sir. So basically, okay. So this is a preview page, sir.
Yeah, please.
In preview, screen, sir, member has a provision that before generation they can see the entire detail which they have entered during UDIN generation, and can decide whether any edit provision or any changes is required. In that case, can click edit button, and if the member click edit button, the form will open in edit form where member can take corresponding action, make changes in the form. And after preview member, there is a submit button. Once the member clicks submit button, UDIN will be generated with whatever details are entered by the member.
Right. Next.
So this is basically a screen where UDIN will be generated, and 18-digit UDIN number will appear in the screen with the option for a member to where the dialog box will show that whether you want to generate list a UDIN or whether you want to back for UDIN generation. And there is a provision, if the member click one hyperlink button, which hyperlink word which is clicked here, uh, if it will redirect the member to,
it redirects the member to see all the details that they have filled for generation of UDIN.
This is print of UDIN.
Yes,
What is
sir.
this?
So members have an option that they can download the PDF containing all the details that they used to generate the UDIN. And at the end of the document, then you can see there is a QR code. So this QR code can be used by any verifier to redirect them to the verification of the UDIN page.
Explain, Jyoti,
So
this also. Explain.
after a UDIN is generated, notification is sent on both the registered email and mobile number.
confirmation.
We also have this functionality where in certificates category, members can generate up to 300 UDINs and a minimum of three if they are using this particular feature. They can use a Excel template.
Or Jyoti,
Uh,
repeat this. Very important. Repeat this.
yes, yes, sir. So
Matlab
the
member
members,
can generate bulk UDIN also.
yes, sir.
It was available in the previous portal also, Chandaji.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This functionality was available in previous portal
And same number
under
3 to
certificate.
3 to 300.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. There's nothing new, na?
No, sir.
Okay. Go ahead.
So the members can download the template and fill the template to generate the bulk UDIN. And then we come to the next feature, that is list UDIN. In list UDIN, they can see all the historical data that the member has generated in past for all the years that after they have logged in into the portal. The list UDIN has these particular parameters which are listed, and basis these parameters, the members can filter also the results that they want to see for a particular UDIN or for a particular year, for a particular document type or subtype, or there is an option of free text search also, so they can search for any document description or remarks also.
Okay. So, Mala, you want to say, Ma'am Chandaji, it was also available in the last portal, older one?
Yes, yes, sir. This functionality was available there in the last portal, but
Something new we have
certain
added.
new field. Yes, FRN listing of UDINs based on FRN category, listing of UDIN based on auditor's opinion category. So whatever new features has been introduced, new functionality has been introduced. So the provision for listing the UDIN on those criteria has been included here, sir.
Great. Great, great. Any next?
So these
Speak, Jyoti. कोई issue नहीं है. नहीं, you start with all. Speak all because
yes, sir.
whatever, there is no change in the revocation timeline now. Revocation
No, sir.
timeline is same 48 hours from the time of
Yes,
generation.
yes, sir.
Next. Archival of UDINs, what do you want to say?
Sir, the historical data, it means all the previous UDIN which was generated earlier at UDIN portal is there, and the year-wise search provision is available to member. So based on document generation year, there is a provision under list UDIN. They can specify the corresponding year and can list the UDIN for that particular specific year.
Year-wise,
So entire data
archival,
right.
year-wise, na?
So this is the logic is used as the archivals of UDIN.
Okay.
No, as far as archives is concerned, it was explained that UDIN portal contains substantial data. So data which is not current, maybe 3 years earlier, that is archived.
Right. So, but that is
Yes,
one
sir.
year-wise, na? Gurmeet,
So maybe year-wise, but maybe for the purpose of verification by stakeholders, which is old data, maybe 3 years, 4 years, as the parameters are decided. Same procedure is there or different procedure is there?
speak. चंदा जी, सर ने कुछ पूछा है? चितले sir asked some question.
Yes, sir. I am responding that same procedure is there. The historical data can be accessed in same way.
Okay.
So what is different feature of archives? You are archiving it from UDIN portal to lighten the volume of burden on portal.
Basically, sir, this is at they do some.
जैसे आपका
और
प्रोसेस है उसका भी सेम चलता है। अच्छा, जब जीएसटी का होता है ना तो आपको मंथ दिखता है, जनवरी फरवरी मार्च अप्रैल।
कहाँ से आ रही है चंदा जी?
जो मंथ का आर्काइव हो चुका है वो ग्रे आउट हो जाता है, जो मंथ करेंट रहेगा।
चंदा जी आवाज कहाँ से आ रही है? हाँ, अब बोलिए। हाँ, सर ने पूछा, चितले सर ने, कि व्हाट इज द न्यू वन, इज इट सेम एज ऑफ old portal?
Yes, sir. The functionality is same the way it was archived. So the basic purpose is all the old data is there in system, and it is all, even the data is archived, and it is a provision of the technical team how they are archiving it at the back end. So they used to create a archive table and For member, it is showing as a seamless units. It means all historical data, whether it was generated during any year 2019-20, it for end user it is giving a provision that it can be accessed, it can be listed.
Great. Next. What is this? Is there any change?
So this is the functionality where members can copy specific UDIN if they want to use that particular UDIN in any other document or for any other purpose. They can also export to Excel all the UDIN of basis the result that they get from the filters, or they can export the entire data for from the time that they have started generating the UDIN.
Good. Next. Explain
So
this
these
graphical user interface.
Yes, sir. So these are few important features that we are going to introduce for the members, where they can see uh, with the help of graph and pie charts that how many units that they have generated for each category. Basis category and subcategory wise, they can see, they can filter and build down for years also using these interfaces.
Right. Next. Next slide.
Yes, sir.
Save draft. Okay, forget. Next. Come on, next. What is this?
So the QR scan, we had already discussed that for each UDIN document, we have a QR code which the members can use to or it can be used by anybody to scan, and this QR code redirects you to the UDIN verification portal.
Okay. Or what is this?
So we are also sending monthly and quarterly emails to the members with the details of UDINs that they have generated. And we are also sending to the head in charge of all the details of all the UDINs that has been generated on behalf of their firms that they are head in charge of.
Well, suppose I have 4 partners, so all partners UDIN generation you are sending to that. Right?
So if you are in the if you are head in charge, then you will get the details of all 4 partners.
All the partners.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Right, na?
yes, sir. So
Okay.
this functionality was also there in portal, sir. So monthly and quarterly mail is configured in system. On quarterly basis, member will receive the emails, the email which will list out basically the units generated during that particular period. And the head in charge will have list of all the partners. Yes.
And this is search facility. Right?
Yes, sir. So
Search
we also have
with
a
the
free
three
text
type,
search
three parameter
where
search.
yes, sir.
FRN based search functionality, calendar year wise search functionality,
Yes, sir.
or full text basis search on entire page. Acha, okay. Right. Next. What is this? अरे चंदा जी, ज्योति जी, वाट क्या है ये? What is this? बोलिए ना ज्योति जी.
Yes, sir.
बताइए इसको क्या है? What is this?
Yes,
आवाज
sir.
नहीं आ रही क्या?
So this functionality lists down.
सर आ रही है, हम बोल रहे हैं.
बोलिए बोलिए.
ज्योति स्पीकिंग.
ज्योति बोलिए प्लीज.
So Yes, sir. This functionality lists out all the UDINs that has been generated for a particular firm for all the partners in a particular firm. So if let's say I'm a partner in multiple firms, I can select which firm to select and list down the UDINs for.
तो क्या अब इसमें क्या इफेक्टिव सर्च हेड इन चार्ज नेक्स्ट वेरिफिकेशन ओके 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 नथिंग न्यू चेंज इन चंद्र जी को चेंज है इसमें
Sir, bulk verification process is new. So now,
Okay.
since we have already discussed that earlier, only one UDIN can be verified with bulk UDIN verification. At a one point of time, maximum to 10 UDINs can be verified by the regulators, authorities, and others. So it give a easier provision to member in spite of doing the same task repetitively. What they can do, they can list out all maximum 10 UDIN in Excel file, and they can verify, and the corresponding UDIN which is verified, it will be exported in PDF form. So it give a easier provision to members by introducing this particular functionality, sir.
Good, very good. Next. What is this, madam?
So, sir, this functionality is that we are showing a message to the verifiers if they verify a particular UDIN document during the 48 hours range after it has been generated, that this particular CA is entitled to revoke the UDIN if he or she desires on or before whatever 48 hours timeline is there. So you may like to verify this UDIN after that duration is passed. So if a UDIN is generated in 48 hours, it can be revoked. So we advise the verifier that if you want to verify this, please verify this after 48 hours.
Good. And one feature was there, Chandaji, is that if anybody verify the UDIN, the message comes to the member. That is okay na? अभी भी on है.
Yes, functionality is very much there in system. What UDINs is being verified by the regulators authorities. The member who has generated the UDIN will receive SMS as well as an email notification, and that particular information will that notification will have the details of which particular authority is verifying which particular UDIN with the contact detail of that particular authority, sir. So that member can, if want, can connect to the authority or regulator.
Great. Next, ये document verified after 48 hours. Message will be there. Okay. Okay. The UDIN can't be revoked anymore. Right. This is not required. Now, friends, we have with us Sanjeev Sanghi ji, who has been very instrumental in developing this new portal. I can never forget, or rather ICAI profession can never forget the devotion and dedication he has made in this particular developing this UDIN portal. And from our ICAI side, Sridhar sir and he, both
copy of each
And,
other. Right.
and particularly Sanjeev bhai, in spite of challenging circumstances that is.
yeah, both worked very hard. Sanjeev bhai, if I am audible to you, I would request, sir, please address the audience about your experience and what do you expect from the members and what do you suggest. Over to Sanjeev bhai.
Thank you so much, Satish sir and Chitlesh sir for such a wonderful initiative. Both of you have taken right from the front. Let me tell you, this was not a one-time affair. Like it was not just an event where we organized a workshop or a seminar. It was almost a 6 months to more than 6 months exercise on a regular basis where the UDIN directorate along with the entire team of UDIN led by Chanda Madam and other team members and the team of TCS working day and night to make sure that we come up with a new version of UDIN. And let me tell you, the leadership of Satish sir and Chitle sir has really paid the rewards. Members are very, very happy with the new developments, and this is going to go a very long way because the data which is getting captured, this is just very small glimpse of insights which we have seen, where a member can see the various type of certificates and the document which has been issued. Going forward, this UDIN, where we have a vision, is that we will be able to understand what type of work is done by each and every member and try and develop this more. Over 10 crore UDIN have been generated. It is not a small exercise. This is an example for the entire world about this UDIN, a symbol of trust, a symbol of integrity, and a symbol of excellence, wherein all the stakeholders across the country and even across the world are now having 100% trust on this document, on this UDIN number. And let me tell you, Satish sir, this is going to be one of the most revolutionary measure which has been taken, and this many organizations and different countries and associations and institutes are going to take this as an example for their organization. So the entire team is with you. I had got an opportunity from both of them to give my small little contribution towards this. But yes, I'm very, very excited on this very important updates which UDIN has come up with under a very robust system. There are small, very small issues which are still there, but eventually in next week or two, we are going to resolve to it. There are very good announcement which Satish sir is going to make going further. I don't want to take the liberty of those announcements. That is his prerogative. He will do the announcement. But yes, this is something which is a real work done by ICI under the leadership of Satish sir and Chitle sir. Sir, congratulations to both of you. Congratulations to the entire team of UDIN and the team of TCS for making this possible. DRT team, those who are here, I once again thank you for also giving your support and contribution to make this possible. Thank you so much, sir.
Sanjay bhai, thanks a lot. But I really remember that day when we were in problem and the how much emotional you were on that day. I can never forget that your dedication and devotion towards the professional, and that is in my memory. That is going to remain for a longer time in my memory. So really, I miss that particular moment that you did so hard work. Really great. So we have with us our own Chitle sir also, who is the instrumental in getting all these things done. And he's a dynamic person. He has done several reforms in the code of ethics, and is continuing doing the thing done on this platform or the other platform, whether it is related to directly or not. But he's a really
And
worker,
always active, always
always
active.
active to the profession. I would request him to speak something about the UDIN journey of this year, and how do you foresee the future of this UDIN directorate. Chitle sir. Chitle sir.
Sir, you are in mute.
Sorry. Thank you, Satish bhai. Thank you, Sanjeev ji. It's indeed a momentous job that UDIN is doing. I am from Pune. So right now, I'm in Pune, and members would be glad to know that the UDIN was invented in Pune by none other than then Council member C.S. Bidhavre, and the rest is the history. So we are moving forward. Now, once some inventions take place, it has to be taken to the logical end. And when it reaches the logical end, maybe you have to top up on it. I think this is the year where we stabilized with the UDIN, and now we are topping up with it. Because our earlier service provider had certain limitations. Now we are going to the global service provider. So certain better features have been added, certain securities have been added, analytical values have been added, and you will certainly witness them in days to come. After transition, there were certain hiccups, but it is experienced in any software or any system when it changes. certainly some unforeseen things take place because maybe you consider 10 permutation combinations, 15 permutation combination, but again there is something which is 16th, which is 17th. So experience only teaches us that yes, we have to improvise, and maybe quickly 15th, by 15th January we are sure that this UDIN portal would act very seamlessly. Now when I say top up, the top up will also come up in this particular system, and you will be able to generate UDIN just like in US they say 1 2 3. So it will be possible generation of UDIN like 1 2 3. And the dedication of Sanjeev Bhai, Sridhar Mupala, they are helping us in this technological endeavor would certainly fructify. And come WOFA, all of you join WOFA, and you will know what the magic UDIN will be doing to you sitting anywhere. You will be able to generate UDIN. Friends, the Institute firmly believes that UDIN is there to protect your turf. It is not to enslave you. Because ultimately, just imagine somebody making your signature in your own city, some state, some other state, you will be high and dry. So instead of that, once a UDIN is generated, impersonation is not possible. Even banks in their SOPs, income tax department in their SOP. Now they have seen that we have seen that unless UDIN is verified, they don't move ahead. This is one of the criteria for changing the considering the authenticity. One more issue which the profession faced was in case of non-corporate entities, people kept the fees outstanding and changed the auditor, and unfortunately the new auditors did not respond to the old auditors seek NOC, and particularly the objection is only for the purpose of payment of undisputed fees. But now this technology has enabled us to arrest this particular thing in case of these audits. If the previous auditor is a different person, different chartered accountant, then in that case your UDIN portal will not move ahead unless you have entered information about the NOC being issued by them or sought by you. So this is one good advancement, and the entire profession would be benefited out of it, because one of your brother not being paid and you doing audit also doesn't serve in good taste. And also, if he is not paid, you are not so great that you will be paid. You also will remain unpaid. Third will come, so the chain may continue. Now it will get disrupted with this new technology. I'm sure you will experience all this. Of course, aberrations may be there, but then if there are aberrations, you write to the directorate. You will have the email ID and those things. Maybe the last slide you can reflect where telephone numbers, email ID, the UDIN website, all information is available. So you connect to us there, and if there is a single error, single aberration, Sanjeev Bhai is here. Although we may say ठीक है छोटा है, but he say नहीं minuscule भी है तो भी वो होना चाहिए. So that attitude is there with the team which is now technologically so overseeing this particular project from our end. So thank you Sanjeev Bhai for this development. Thank you Satish Bhai and the team which has developed this particular thing, and the UDIN Directorate for supporting this. If you have any issues, maybe you can put them in the chat box, and the UDIN Directorate will adequately respond to you. Thank you, and have a secured life with UDIN. Thank you.
Thank you, Chidle sir. Thanks a lot for the nice deliberations, the wonderful, emotional, your views, and I can understand the feel that you are doing. And I am thankful that you just give a clue that what we are going to do. And I, as Sanjeev Bhai desired and you desired, I will definitely declare that we are soon coming with the mobile app for the UDIN. And what Chitle sir tell that now you will be in position to generate UDIN from your place, wherever, anywhere, anytime. There is no need to remain in your office for that particular UDIN generation. And I hope that by 15th of this month, we will be able to generate that, we launch that UDIN mobile app. And in WOFA, we would celebrate this particular inauguration of this particular mobile app. So you can join the WOFA. WOFA is wonderful event going to be in India, and you will have an opportunity to connect or network the international or the national luminaries of the profession, and you will have to understand that how what are the sectors available for you in a practice. So this is a wonderful show we are doing. ICAI is going to do at Noida Expo Center, and wonderful hall, wonderful arrangements, and to entertainment too. But basically, knowledge is must, and knowledge is very big knowledge you are going to get there. So all the I would invite each one of you in the WOFA also to witness the mobile app of UDIN as well as other opportunities also. But again, to repeat for my dear friends, new things in the UDIN, dynamic input fields, numeric, alphanumeric, and the alphanumeric and numeric both for certificates, which was the demand of yours. Now that has been implemented, and I think you must be enjoying that particular thing. Second thing, mandatory field to have tax and PAN number and the TAN number of the assessee, enabling us several other features for our members. So I think you would also be enjoying that particular thing. And third thing, that preceding year's audit, where you can connect with the succeeding auditor about your outstanding fees or about any technical issue or factual issue or legal issue you want to communicate about that particular audit to the succeeding auditor. So that is wonderful thing which we have done. And fourth one is the bulk UDIN verification. Now the verifier can verify the UDINs in a bulk. So these four features we have brought, and 2-3 features which are pending of next year because of the financial year ending. So we will bring 60 tax audit block that you will member would not be in position to generate 61st UDIN for the tax audit, and several other features you will witness in the next year. Mobile app, I told that we are bringing this year only, and you would love that particular, that you would be in position to generate UDIN from anywhere, anytime. Thereafter, friends, one more thing we have done in the UDIN, that now after bringing PAN to that particular UDIN, now CBDT connection with that particular UDIN will be normal, and it will be on auto mode. Uh, and there will be no problem to you that that particular UDIN goes to another account, because PAN number will be there, and the system will match the PAN of yours and the CBDT, and your UDIN will go to the right place, right PAN. So this will be another save of any headache by this new system. So I want to remind you that kindly don't forget that whenever you go to UDIN for UDIN generation, your membership number @ of ICAI.org is your now ID. Now don't forget to put ICAI.org, and PAN number is also. But I think we have solved that. And negative features, negative figures you can also put. So these are the some very good things about the UDIN. You must have facing some problems, teething problems, which we can say. So you are most welcome to bring on the chat box or letter in the UDIN portal. We will welcome your all suggestions, and I can assure you TCS and our UDIN directorate are hand to hand working to solve each and every problem. बिल्कुल immediately, and they are not taking even they have not slept several nights. I can say Chanda ji, Ekta, and TCS team, several people of the TCS team have not slept for several nights, my dear friend. So we all are working for the better experience and the secured experience, as rightly told by Chitle sir. So I think time is also there. So thank you very much. If Chandaji wants to tell anything, or Gurmeet wants to tell anything, most welcome.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
before them, let me also state that friends, in 2049, we will be completing 100 years of independence. Before that, we were 150 years ruled by United Kingdom, UK. Last year in 2025, Honorable Chairman Satish Gupta ji has given presentation to the Queen's Council for Queen's Treasury that the United Kingdom wanted to have UDIN from us. They were very happy with the presentation. They had come to New Delhi where this presentation were made. And you will be surprised to know that after seeing the presentation and after the features, they said that yes, we want this UDIN. But then they said we wonder whether we have adequate funds at our disposal. And magnanimously, chairman from UDIN, Satish Gupta ji said, if you have paucity of funds, we will support you by funds also. That much development India has made within these 75 years, and it will be continuing. Thank you, Satish Bhai, for this presentation and support to Yuki.
Thank you,
Thank you so
brother.
much,
Thank you, Sanjay
Yeah,
Bhai.
Chairman sir,
Thank you,
thank you.
TCS team,
and
Gurmeet and
Vice
Jyoti. Thank you, Chanda ji, Ekta, and all my dear friends for nicest support in holding this particular webinar. So thanks a lot. Thank you very much. All the best. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.